Hey, how's it going, restaurant owners? This is specifically for you. This video might hurt your feelings, just a fair warning, or it might actually save your life. Don't believe me? Keep watching. I'm going to try to make this as simple and as fast as possible. I created 15 reasons as to why you should never get Uber Eats for your restaurant. So let's get right into this because this is extremely important. And I have almost like a burning passion for you to understand this because I don't want you to make the mistake of signing up with Uber Eats. And let me provide all the evidence as to why. Why would you consider giving up 30% of every single sale that you make? That's right. If you sign up with Uber Eats, they take 30% of every single order that comes in, which is that's not including the food costs. So 30% in most situations is a loss, and at best a break even, especially considering the food costs that you have to pay to put the food on people's plates to begin with. Number two, even if you are doing a 25 to 28% food cost, which is nearly unheard of nowadays, once you add labor, it turns into a complete loss. And this is the point that I'm trying to make. This is just not a solid business model to have. Three, this is how Uber Eats might fool you into doing it, right? They claim they will nearly double or triple your deliveries, as well as increase your walk-ins. They will also throw around numbers of the Uber users within a 5 to 10 mile radius of your restaurant and tell you that you can expect, for example, nearly 25 deliveries a day and up to 10 covers a day in walk-ins from Uber. The reality is I have personally spoken to restaurant owners myself personally, who are mainly focused toward deliveries, who never saw these kind of results even after like months and months of working with Uber Eats. Number six, Uber makes bold claims about giving you access to the Uber customers in your area, both riders and eaters. They place you on the app so that when eaters search for delivery in your area, your restaurant is there. Let's break the reality for you real quick. It's a crapshoot for anyone to see your listing. You can't search by specific cuisine, price point, or anything else really. The restaurants are not rated or listed by their own rating. They're just kind of thrown on the page and don't even have a rotation. So if you're at number 45 out of 50 restaurants in your local area, you're going to stay there every single day. They never put you at the top. This is just horrible business practices. You could do SEO and always have someone to do your restaurant SEO to keep you at the top of Google searches and many other platforms. The internet is a growing, never-ending space. So no matter how much your customers are enjoying your no matter how much your customers are enjoying your food, you're still going to be number 45 wherever you were listed to begin with. So you have to count on someone to look through every restaurant on the page before they even get to yours. And let's not forget you're paying the same 30% as the first 3 restaurants listed. Uber Eats might also hit you with the fact that they'll make everything carefree and easy. No money exchange, no addresses, no directions. Just set a time in minute increments for pickup, have the food prepared, and the driver takes it away when they get there. In this happy utopian Uber world they create for you, they're going to try to sell this to you as a marketing kind of ploy for your restaurant. What they don't show you is that drivers rarely hit their arrival time, which is an issue when you are talking about a 5-mile radius. In some cases, nearly 1 out of every 3 deliveries was extremely problematic. I'm getting these stats from actual business owners, restaurateurs, business owners, or an employee. Number 10, on too many occasions have had to call Uber support to fix an order or find out where the driver even is. The customer support is outsourced to a foreign country where the reps can't do anything or answer any of your questions. some issues, any of your important questions. Some issues you might also encounter if you start working and partnering with Uber Eats is having mentally unstable drivers that walk around your restaurant, creeping out your diners. Like seriously, guys, I'm not making this up. There was even an occasion where an Uber driver walked right into the kitchen. Aside from all the crazy situations you might find yourself in or your staff because of these Uber drivers, there's actually something that makes this 1,000 times worse. And I want to share that with you right now. You've already made it this far into this video. You might as well like the video. You might as well subscribe because I'm going to keep throwing really good videos for you. How about the fact that Uber has no real screening process when hiring their drivers? How do you feel about these people representing your business when they're delivering your food? Uber never even meets or speaks with the people they hire. True story, real quick. I used to work at a restaurant myself, a really fancy restaurant called Prado in Winter Park, owned by Brian France, the owner of NASCAR. And I was a fancy busser there. And there was this coworker of mine who was a server. His name is Jose, I believe. Juan. His name was Juan. And he ordered a lift one time and got assaulted, beat with a gun, and had to go to the hospital and miss work for, I think, a month because the Lyft driver was a criminal. You could potentially have criminals delivering your food. The consumer doesn't care if the driver works for Uber or not. Restaurant business is always a reflection on you. This leads me to my next issue with making your restaurant compatible with Uber Eats. There are going to be countless situations where someone orders through Uber Eats, and because the driver took too long, now the food is cold and you automatically get a bad review. What's worse than having bad reputation and having to sacrifice 30% of your revenue? Honestly, Uber Eats is a scam. I'm going to say it's a scam because the fact that you have to sacrifice 30% to them every single time, all of this is seriously just a scheme, and you should not have to do that to see any kind of like success within your business. I think that is a very, very just, to me, that's disgusting. Why do you think that 4 and 5 star high-end restaurants never sign up with Uber Eats? The most successful restaurants wouldn't even touch Uber Eats with a 10-foot pole. Perfect example. Prado, where I used to work, they don't have that. They just don't have that. And to top it all off, restaurant owners, I want you to know that successful restaurants bring people through their doors. And they also focus on building loyalty programs, relationships, events, and staying on people's minds. Every single day, people ask themselves the same question: where am I going to eat tonight? And you want to stay on top of people's minds because it's a battle every single day. Somebody comes to your restaurant, they have an amazing meal. And as soon as they leave, they already forgot about you. And then they're also being marketed to by all these other entities. So the way to build a successful restaurant that's all you need. You don't need this Uber Eats stuff that's going to just, once you get Uber Eats, then you have to worry about buying so many other things. It's going to eat into your revenue. It's not sustainable. You just need to keep people keep your restaurant on top of people's minds and create relationships. And to top, right? So with Uber Eats, why come dine and have a great experience at your restaurant if we can just stay home and not go anywhere? I think if you are a business owner, this video really opened, you might be like thinking, you might be like double thinking. I might have given you like some golden nuggets to work with, but some things that you might want to ask Uber Eats. Think of like some really hard questions that you can ask Uber Eats whenever they contact you, whenever they're trying to like ferociously market so that you sign up with them. Think of all this. And now I feel like you might be a little bit more hesitant and a little bit more smart, and you might look at the whole picture instead of just like them trying to just get you. Because in reality, they just want to get you because of what? Money. They just money. With a digital marketer like me, you have me and my team, and you see my face, and I'm here to build a relationship with you and your customers and to connect that bridge and to build a stronger foundation for the rest of however long you want to. Marketing is going to be around forever. So thank you so much for listening. This was, I really needed to get this out of my system. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you're a restaurant owner, let's do this. Hop on a call with me. Link is in the description. Have a great day. Private wins, public victories.